Now that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has decided to step aside, is it enough to satisfy members of his caucus who were calling for his resignation? Joining me now to discuss this and the challenges that lie ahead for the party is Don Valley West MP Rob Oliphant. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Appreciate it.
Great. Good to be here with you.
You were one of the people who were publicly calling for Trudeau to resign. And I'm just wondering, now that he has committed to doing so, what does change look like for the Liberal Party beyond that cosmetic change at the top? Because I think many Canadians might struggle to reconcile the fact that, yes, you'll get a new leader, but you'll be the same party.
Well, I think a leader is both the expression of the values of a party, but also the public face. And a number of us in the caucus have recognized that that public face has become much less popular over recent months. And that may be rational, may not be rational. At times, people, if they had a flat tire, they were blaming Justin Trudeau. We just didn't get it. However, we also know that the core of our policies, which have to be about gender equity, about inclusion of minority groups, and about trying to lift up the very least among us and helping with Canada Child Benefit, those kinds of programs that we've done are popular and are important. So I think the party's values are still not being questioned as much as his own personal leadership. So we'll need a new face, we'll have a new approach and a new a set of ideas, and plus the world's changed in 10 years, so you have to also keep updating.
Yeah, do you really think that just a new leader will be enough to beat Pierre Poilievre in the next election?
One can never predict. I mean, the Canadians will decide who their prime minister is going to be. What I knew is that we didn't really have a fighting chance with Justin Trudeau as our leader. I felt that. I talked to my friends, my family, my constituents, and they were saying to me, we want to vote for you, but there's a stumbling block. So get a new leader, find someone who can express the values that you share, and we'll give you a second chance. I'm hoping for a second chance. I think that Toronto particularly is a liberal city. I think the values we represent are core to the way people live in this community. And I hope they give us a second chance and give us a look, and also look deeply into Pierre Poilievre and recognize that he may not represent the values or the ideas that they have in their heads.
Justin Trudeau, in making his announcement yesterday, cited internal battles. Do you regret at all making your calls for him to resign public in terms of the perhaps potential damage it might do to the party?
I probably wouldn't agree with him on that characterization. I don't think there's internal battles. I think caucus was, while not unanimous, reached a consensus largely that it was time for him to go. What we were bringing were the ideas from our constituents, and that's our job. Our job as members of Parliament is to listen, to try to convey the messages from our ridings to Ottawa, not the other way around. And that was it. So that's not the same as an internal division. This isn't like the old internal divisions that have happened in many parties, including our own. This is a very different moment, and I think that he could characterize it that, but I don't think that's fair. I think that there's a mood in the country that has said Justin Trudeau has done many good things. It's time for him to take a bow, and I'm pleased for him that he's found a way out and that he can go on and do some other great things in life, and we can move on and present to Canadians a platform, a set of ideas that will show a stark difference between the far right of Pierre Poilievre and I don't think, the failed policies of the NDP, and will come as a centrist party with good thoughts.
I don't have too much time left, but I want to ask you, are you backing anyone at this point?
I am not yet.
Has anyone reached out to you?
A few people have reached out to me. I will take some time to look at who presents themselves. I've been the Parliamentary Secretary of Foreign Affairs for 4 years, for 6 years, with 4 ministers, all of them exceptional. Chrystia Freeland, Mélanie Joly, François-Philippe Champagne, and Marc Garneau. Any one of them could be a Prime Minister of this country, and there are others too. So I haven't ruled it out.
But you have been hearing from likely contenders. You don't have to share who, but...
No, a couple have called. I will want to talk to them and find out. I'm one of the older people in the party and one of the more experienced MPs, so I think I will want to take some time. I hope they want to take some time with me, because I think I have some ideas to share from Don Valley West to put into their minds.
Okay, Don Valley West MP Rob Oliphant, thank you so much for being here this morning. Really appreciate it.
Great.